Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, what's up, guys? Yeah, so it's Friday. A lot of stuff was going on today. Well, last night we did a tournament, right? And then some time passed. And then we played a little bit online. And it was kind of, you know, really wasn't doing all that good. And then, I don't know, something happened. Something just clicked. And once it started to click, I don't know. Had a couple of pretty good win streaks, and I felt like we should just try to keep it going. Because last week and the Friday before's streams were like pretty good, right? You guys are like here on a Friday, at home, sad and alone. You miss all the people in your life. Oh wait, that's you guys, not me. Kidding. All right, there we go. All right, cool. First match. Here we go.
Round one. Fight.
About to hit the bar. Yeah. All right. Do it. Oh, helps to have your shit plugged in. Oh, I was so close. Alright. Party time. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Ooh. Whoops, that's not a combo. I thought gootecks, I thought you said you figured some shit out. Wow. Whoa, oh. You know, you never even seen the what? Alright. You never even see this costume. Alright. Wait. Did the thing not... oops. Did the title not update or something somewhere? Oh, man. I don't think she actually meant to do that. Oh. Whoop. Ball. Whoa. God, I'm sorry. Oh God, you guys, I'm sorry. Look, I didn't mean to betray your trust by I wasn't trying to bait you. Look I'm not trying to bait anybody. I'm not trying to do any like false advertising for Third Strike, okay? Like I promise. I'm not trying to. I would never do that. I would never. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I knew we were going to try to do something right there. Yeah, what's wrong with being in gold? What are you ranked at?
Round one. Fight.
Oh, see, it was the notification. You guys. Hey, you know, honestly, I was just trying to make sure you guys still had them on, you know. It's just a test. Just collecting data. Oh. on.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, there's no parrying. See, you guys got me thinking about third strike. I'm trying to parry. Ooh. Oh, I blew it. My execution. Ah, I got too excited. All right. Thank you for the resub. Just in time to celebrate.
Win.
You haven't seen much Poison? Well, look I'm just, look this is a service, okay? We don't try to appeal to the masses around here, No. This is not pop music, okay? We're not trying to do what's cool. We're trying to do what we think is cool, okay? Whoa, whoops. Whoop. Ah, I forgot. Oops. Alright, there we go. Ow. Alright. Could have been much better. God, that move's so good. Whoa. Oh, I got a new lease on life. I got a second chance. Sometimes you couldn't beat lower ranked players. Yeah, so look you have to be you have to be able to fight like fucking psychopaths. Like I don't know, like it's all fine and good to like be able to hold your own against like smart players, but like you're kidding yourself if you think that it's not important to be able to fight low-level players as well. Oh, I don't even. Oh, yeah. See. Whoop. Whoop. I mean, that's definitely part of the reason why. It took me. I don't know. Not longer than it should have, but. Oh, there it was. Hold on. Oh, I chose super. It's all fine and good to be able to hold your own against solid players, but like, you have to be able to be playing sort of mindful, or like you have to be able to adjust your play style, even to fight like quote low-level players. Well, who's the low-level player if you can't deal with somebody who's like being crazy? I mean, obviously, whatever, you're trying to learn a new character, it's not really that's not what we're talking about here. Oh, so ooh. Oh, there's no crush counter there. I just did it. Whatever. Whatever. He caught me by surprise, right? Like, I didn't think he was gonna use V-Trigger too. Like, who does that? All right, see? I got. Why? I mean, it's not that he was like a total. It's not like he, this guy like didn't know how to play or anything. It's just I made so many mistakes, I didn't. I thought I was gonna get a crush counter. All right. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's cool. I ain't.
Round one.
I ain't tripping.
Fight.
You know, these are the instances where you know you just gotta remember to, you know, try to mentally regroup and like don't get put on tilt just because like this guy decided that, just because like I don't know, you caught like a lucky break, you know, or he caught a lucky break. I mean, whoop. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Ow. Mm. EX. Oh, see, he wasn't that crazy. That's not. That's. That's definitely not at all what you're supposed to do right there. All right. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Could have been better. People watch Guilty Gear if I played it. Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. Maybe when that game gets closer to, I don't know, 2020. I mean, that could be in anything, right? Oops. Oh, I probably should have used the super. I'll take that trade though. Too close. I definitely hit a button. And I'm plus right there. Try it again. Oh. Ooh. There we go. Clean. Alright, anyways, what were we doing? Oh yeah, playing Street Fighter. Have you guys ever bought the CPT DLC pack? You know, it comes with like the stage and the costume of you know, whoever won Capcom Cup last year. You know, the winner chooses the costume. Oh, that's not the time to hit a button.
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
Round two. Fight.
Oh, whoops. Alright, whatever. Probably overthought it. I thought he was going to do EX spinning bird kick. I just kind of wanted to see what he would do.
Come back soon.
Final round. Fight.
Right there. Keep cooking. Right there. Keep cooking. Right there. Hey, right there. Keep cooking. Hit it. Right there. Keep cooking.
Nope. Oh, I tried to jump forward. I missed it.
Keep cooking. Right there. Right there.
Oop. Oh no! I probably could have just done low forward super, but I didn't actually think that was gonna combo. Oh, I went for it again. Ah, all right. Oop. I panicked. And died with all the meter. I was waiting for the perfect opportunity that never came. Really? That's not real. There's no way that's real. Really? Is that real? Okay, hold on. I don't know. Okay. Forward dash 15 frames. So like throw into dash. Yeah, okay. All right. So after the throw, she's plus 17. Okay, yeah. So she's they get up in 15 frames. Her forward dash is 15 frames. Essentially meaning that she can't throw, dash, and then throw again. It's not a throw loop. But if you're already in the corner, I think.
Round 1.
Yeah, if you're already in the corner, that didn't help you. Oh, I'm so far. Yeah, you're right, exactly. Yeah, we would have traded.
Fight.
Yes, Koof 1, Cuff 1, however you want. You guys have the fucking most. You guys have kind of shitty usernames. I'm sorry, just being real here. But yeah, you're right on. Okay, really? Whoop. But yeah, I mean, now is a good time. Now is definitely a good time to try to do any of that stuff. So, old Chinese proverb says, the best time to plant a tree was 30 years ago. The second best time is now. Ooh. Whoops. Alright. Computer's not liking that. Oh. Okay. I mean, really, like, obviously I should know he's gonna do that. Of course he could. I was still thinking about how that wasn't the optimal combo. Oh! Wow. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm kind of embarrassed. One hurts. you want to uppercut there?
Right there.
That's fine.
That's okay.
I don't mind.
Final round. Fight.
Kick some ass.
What? Why did that?
Right there.
That's not.
One, two. Kick some ass.
Oh. I didn't have enough super, but at least we did the combo, you guys. At least we did the combo that we were practicing earlier. Nader QC says, "Hey man, I've been playing for a while now. You probably get this question all the time, but I don't see any improvement.
Right.
My practice is trying to hit combos." Great question. Very common. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see if I can explain this while I'm fucking this guy up. So the reason why most players never see any sort of noticeable improvement in their game, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but one of the main ones is that they don't actually practice deliberately. Meaning, they'll do stuff, and this is one of those "do as I say, not as I do" situations of like only playing ranked. You know, like people think that in order to be good at fighting games, you must play like 1,000,000 hours a day, or you must play a lot. But the reality is that you really don't, I would argue, you actually don't really need to play that often if you already know how to play. But if you're just starting out, focusing all of your time on just playing matches, whether it's ranked or casual or with your friends or whatever, it's not as effective as deliberate practice in training mode. So what does that mean to practice deliberately in training mode? Well, certainly execution is a consideration, right? And most people feel like if they are in training mode, they're practicing combos, and if they can hit their combos in training mode, they feel like that's going to make them win more. But usually that could not be further from the truth. And why is that? Execution is important, and training mode is a great place to practice it, but just hitting combos on a non-moving dummy, that it really doesn't simulate being in a real match. Because if you've been playing for, a long time and you don't have to use very much of your brain's processing power in order to do basic execution, it's going to take more of your brain power to pull off an optimized combo that uses the appropriate amount of resources. In a high pressure situation, you're not going to be able to do that unless you have trained to hit that in a real match. Which means, number one, your execution essentially has to be near effortless. And number two, you have to have tried to simulate what it would be like to hit that in a real match as much as possible, so that you haven't just practiced the actual building of the muscle memory, you've also practiced reacting to when you would do that combo in a real match. And the first step would be to make sure that you could do that combo essentially, let's say 10 times in a row on each side without messing up. Maybe if you're just like a casual player, 5 times in a row is fine, whatever. But once you do that, then you have to simulate that situation in training mode, which usually requires setting the dummy to block randomly. It may require you to have the dummy, to record the dummy hitting a button after it blocks or on wake up. These things are important because in a real match, all you can do is put your opponent in situations where you're prepared for them to sort of do one of a handful of options. You're prepared for them to block, you're prepared for them to hit a button afterwards. And so by practicing your hit confirms, by trying to simulate these real match scenarios, you'll be able to hit these in a real match. And we haven't even really covered like the larger issue of not really knowing what to focus on when it comes to how to improve, because like all we're talking about here right now is combos. When people first get into fighting games, or at least Street Fighter, they look at the move list and they see, oh, like Ryu's got a fireball and an uppercut, so they think that the whole game revolves around these moves. And with that same mentality, it's not a stretch that you would also think that the game was about hitting big combos, which it is. Obviously, it doesn't hurt if you can do that, but that's not really what this game is about, especially at the lower levels. This game is about space control, resource management, and like damage optimization, and sort of managing risk reward and managing like the chaos that the opponent and or net play may throw at you. So
Round one.
yeah, I mean, I guess that's, yeah. Like, if you're really trying to improve, I mean, we also, like, we train people, and these are good questions. And, you're not alone. You think, I don't know, it's really easy to think that you're, like, the fucking shittiest fighting game player on the planet. But trust me, there's definitely, like, worse players. But the thing is, you're not alone. Like, everybody wants, everybody wants to act like they're, everybody wants to act like they're, fucking fighting game genius on the internet, right? But the reality is that, most players are, stuck in rookie bronze or silver. Whoa, I was trying to not, whoa, am I dead? Oh, I should have been dead. He didn't practice his hit confirms, that's why I'm still alive. Whoa. You see all of that. Maybe there was one like big combo and it was like, I did one big combo, right? But you see, that's not really what, that wasn't like the deciding factor in the match or in the round, because what happened? Well, at the end, it came down to, just us, him jumping in. It came down to like whose neutral was stronger. And like, I mean, you could say that like neutral is like one of the hardest things to practice, but I don't really think so. It really just depends. Like, I don't know, like how good are you trying to be? A couple weeks ago we were talking, and I realized that a lot of you guys were like stuck in silver and below, and I'm just like, oh my god, honestly I feel bad. Like, I feel like I let you guys down, But the thing is, there's tons of ways to improve, and I don't feel like it's very rare, I would say, that people are making content that like talks about like this part of it. But I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. It's just I don't know, man. It takes time, and also like, this is also like not I consider it like a premium service. You know, we can help you guys get out. Like, I can take anybody.
Round 2.
I can take anybody who's really dedicated and actually wants to learn, and really like take a complete beginner and turn them into not a killer or not like a champion overnight or something, nothing like that, but like, you know, essentially make sure I can get anybody to a level where they can confidently like beat, you know, like their friends, you know, you know, like casual people. And I'm really confident I would be able to take somebody, you know, from never, you know, let's say like rookie or never having played, or I don't know, bronze, you know, whatever, to wherever they're trying to be. Oh, that's the first time I've anti-aired with that. Yeah, I mean, William Hand says it took me a year to get silver. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't... I'd be more curious how many games it took you to silver, not how much time. Because, like, you could play one game a day and it could take you to silver. It could take you a while to get to silver. Or you could be playing fucking 10 hours a day and, you know, it's different. I wish I was well-versed in other genres so I could tell you definitively, like, which one is harder to get good at the beginning. Not even get good at, but just learn. Like, just gain competency. It's not even about being good. Fuck being good. You can get good once you actually learn how to play. But the reality is that most people do not have a basic understanding of the fundamentals of fighting games, and it holds them back. Although, obviously, if you really try to learn, let's say a game like Street Fighter V from the ground up, you have to accept that it's not as simple as just practicing execution, or there is no one there's no silver bullet to like learning the game. You actually just kind of have to learn it, and what makes it difficult is the execution, because I'm sure like all the other like big esports like genres, you know, also, you know, but they probably require like a similar amount of like time and skill or whatever to master, right? But fighting games have this unique element because of the execution required, and also because most of the time the execution is like, you know, there's sort of this notion that, there's this notion that if you wanna be good, you have to play on a fight stick. Obviously, you know, that's not true. That's just propaganda. That's disinformation. But, you know, if you accept or have the mentality going into it that playing fighting games is like a combination of playing a sport, learning an instrument, you know, learning a language, and that it's not as simple as just understanding the game, number one, that it's more like a combination of, you know, all of those things. So if that sounds appealing to you, then you have the right mentality. Oh my god, I did it.
I got you.
Oh,
Take off.
this motherfucker's still alive. God, ooh. Jesus. Alright. Anyways, if you think that fighting games is about mashing buttons or big combos, you know, you should probably just stop and just go do something else for a while. But if you're trying to learn something that is like legitimately like it's like learning an instrument, playing a sport, and learning a language. So, you know, if those things don't sound a bit, obviously there's fighting involved. So, you know, if you got like some fucking anger issues, you know, this can be a good outlet for you. Just saying. There's lots of people that can benefit from being good at fighting games. People that people that seem to excel. But if you can, if the idea of playing an instrument, a sport, and being a language, if that sounds appealing to you, then you have the right mentality to, I don't know, learn from somebody like me, I guess. That's just my approach, you know. I don't know, everybody has different approaches.
Where are you going? Right there.
But that's the way I look at it.
Come back soon.
And, you know,
Final round.
to me,
Fight.
I don't know. I mean, I've studied a lot of, a fair amount on like sports psychology and fucking success and goal setting and stuff. You know, so I have probably a way different mentality than most people, because like I just see it as a tool of self-improvement, and I can recognize that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, God. Whoop. Whoa, whoa. Ah, shit. I blew it. Anyways, that's the way I look at it.
You lose.
Combination of sport, playing an instrument, learning a language.